Connecticut, what's going on? We are down here in New Haven on the green, visiting with a band not from New Haven. They're from Norwalk. They're the Field Recordings. We're going to go around real quick. Names and instruments.
Noel Thomas, and I play the bass.
Daniel Gallo, I play the guitar and sing.
Jared Thompson, I play the drums.
The Field Recordings, I feel, are one of the best bands Connecticut has to offer right now. We had them up in Hartford to play Arch Street Tavern for us at what we're calling the Lost episode of Live and Local. But these guys have a very awesome sort of new wave kind of sound. I liken them to bands like Elvis Costello and Talking Heads and all sorts of killer bands. So tell me how you guys came about with this sort of retro new wave kind of vibe, because it's not really a sound that a lot of bands are partaking in these days.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of gradual, because we've been working, he and I have been working at this for 4 or 5 years, so when we started we were much worse than we are now, and the sound was a lot different, and sort of as we kept writing songs and kept figuring out, you know, the kind of things that we liked doing, we kind of figured out over time that this is pretty much what we sounded like. So it was slow.
The new album, the newest album, The Elastic Nostalgia, is out.
Yes.
For purchase and for listening online.
Yes.
So tell me about the process of pulling that album together, because it's exceptionally well produced. The songs are exceptionally well written.
Well, we should put a plug in. That was Travis Bell at Adoria Recording Studio in Hamden. He does that. He rents space on top of the space.
The space on top of the space is where you get your album to sound good. So, well, tell me then, how did it all come together for you guys? How long was the process? How tedious was it? Was it tedious at all?
No, it wasn't that tedious. He has to keep weird hours because he has to get you out before shows start beneath. So I think any band that has to start working they have to be up at 8 a.m. and yeah, so he actually came to see us live, and he was like, "You guys are a lot tighter on stage." And I was like, "Yeah, Travis, it's because it's not 8 a.m. Like, yeah, we're all a lot better not at 8 a.m.
10 a.m. It was 10 a.m. was start time.
Right, yeah.
What's next then for the Field Recordings? You've got the record out. You've got a really good sounding full length. Lots of shows under your belt. So what is the next step for this band?
I think we haven't really talked it over. I actually sent Travis an email that he hasn't replied to yet, but I think we're hoping to do an EP this summer with some songs that we wrote after the recording was done for the Nostalgia, and we're kind of working in a different way now. So the songs that don't quite fit with the way we would like to head, would like to get those just on a record this summer.
So let's talk about the lyrical content of the new album, because it's a very intelligent record when you sit down and actually listen to the lyrics. So give me a little summation of where it comes from and really what it all means.
The only way I can do that is when we again, just the two of us, when we first started getting together, we had been in like bad punk bands in high school and stuff, and like wrote a lot of songs about girls and stuff like that. And so we kind of sat down, and I said anyway, I was like, I don't want to use bar chords, and I don't want to write about, you know, chicks or whatever. Like, we'll just keep that away from it. We'll just write about other stuff. And again, it's been like a slow process, but I don't know. That's how it comes out.
Well, if you check out their Facebook page, apparently everything is dead. History, literature, poetry. Death is actually dead, too, from what I understand. So the art of writing a good song, though, is not dead, and it's not lost on these guys, the Field Recordings. So we're going to go into a live song right now, the last remaining footage of the Field Recordings at Arch Street Tavern. Make sure you check it out.